Expat Roaster semakin memantapkan diri di industri cafe shop di Indonesia. Sejak pertama kali buka gerai di Bali pada 2016 silam, kini Expat Roaster semakin berkembang dengan gerai-gerai barunya di kota-kota besar di Indonesia dan salah satunya berlokasi di Surabaya. Expat Roaster Surabaya yang berlokasi di Raya Graha Family Surabaya Barat ini dibuka saat menjelang akhir tahun lalu dan berhasil memberikan tempat yang pas bagi para penikmat kopi di Surabaya. Sai McNamara, founder and CEO Expat Roaster mengatakan, melihat masih besarnya pasar untuk bisnis cafe shop di Surabaya, membuat dirinya berencana kembali membuka gerai baru lagi di Surabaya dan tidak tanggung-tanggung, Expat Roaster di tahun ini hingga 2025 mendatang akan buka 3 gerai baru di Surabaya serta gerai lainnya di beberapa kota besar di Indonesia seperti Makassar dan Medan. Sai McNamara menambahkan, Indonesia memiliki kopi yang cukup dikenal, utamanya untuk jenis kopi Arabica seperti kopi Gayo, Mandailing, dan Kintamani. Sehingga keberadaan Expat Roaster diharapkan bisa lebih mengangkat kopi lokal Indonesia ke pasar internasional. Dan berikut petikan wawancara saya dengan Sai McNamara, founder and CEO Expat Roaster.
Surabaya is like one of the more exciting cities in Indonesia at the moment. Even today, I went for a drive this afternoon, and there's so many cafes building. There's so much infrastructure going in around the coffee and F&B and hospitality scene in Surabaya. So I think it's very exciting. I think it's such a big market already, a big market that's growing and expanding fast. I think Surabaya especially will be one of our focuses this year again. Last year we opened up this venue, and it was received really well from the locals around, especially this West Surabaya and the Graha family area. So we want to expand on that even more this year. We've got plans for maybe three more stores to open this year.
In East Java?
In Surabaya.
Surabaya. Which
3
one?
stores this year. Secret. Watch this space. But this year we're currently building. We're underway building 2 stores already, two more, and we have one that we're just finishing the contracts for. We want to have in Surabaya. We want to have across East Java, West Java, Central. We want to have transport locations as well. So we want to have some sort of shopping or supermarket shopping. These type of areas is important to us as well, to be in the community that way. But standalone stores as well. To win the hearts of people in Surabaya is number one. I don't think it's the competition, but we very much try to focus on just delivering excellence in what we're doing. So everything we look at, we say, is that coffee? Is it excellent? Is it better than good? How do we make sure that everything is as good as we can possibly make it? Whether it's the design of the venues, whether it's the customer service, and of course the food and drinks. The coffee is the heart of everything we do. So we're always going to be coffee-led or coffee-centric. Coffee is the main vision, but we still think with every element needs to be. I think if people come in for a coffee or a if they come into one of our venues and they walk out just a little bit happier, a little bit better, then we've achieved what we want to achieve. The baristas that work with Expat Roasters, they generally apply with us to start off with. They apply for a job with us because they know that we are so serious about coffee. So generally that attracts people who are serious about coffee as well, and that want to do a great job, and want to be professionals in their profession. So being a barista, if you work somewhere where you're making coffees that are all day long, that are lots of sugar, lots of milk, lots of flavorings, lots of is okay, and that's okay. It's good to learn things, but if you're also making coffees that you're working with manual brew coffee, working with coffees from all over Indonesia and other parts of the world as well, we try and get some other coffees in to understand, and always working on new brewing methods. We're trying to understand more, and then on top of that, we have a lot of education internally within our business with our staff. So we have our brand ambassador and head of training, Hyundai. So Hyundai is on the road, travelling around to our internally to our sites and our wholesale customers as well, being a big customer, and making sure our training programs, our training facilities, our training, what we're delivering to, especially with our own staff, we're making sure that we're delivering constant, updated training and constantly pushing baristas to be better and better and better and better. Here we've done the extended food menu, so we've developed more foods. We've tried to set menu items that were more focused on Surabaya as well. We have looked into some different flavours, some different understanding about the market here, which we try to do. So that's one, but we also have, of course, different beverages, signature beverages, juices. We've got now a specialty chocolate range where we're doing unusual chocolates and fun and different flavoured chocolates that we can do. So I think you can get even if you don't drink coffee, if you come in here at Surabaya, you still get an amazing experience, a beverage experience, whether it's a juice or a chai latte, or it's a matcha, or whether it's a signature beverage of some sort. When we first started looking at Indonesia, looking at the market in Indonesia, we saw that there was that people loved the thought of international products or international brands. There was something that people loved, like when we looked at it, and we started looking at our products, and coffee, most of the time coffee travels from one country to another and lands and becomes based in there, so it becomes an expat or an expatriate as such. So we started looking at this, but then when we dug deeper, we started saying to people in Indonesia, or the Indonesian consumers, we started talking to them about coffee, and not only do they love international brands as a brand, and they love the idea of those, or they love the idea of something that was unusual coming in, but the pride in local produce and local flavours, local produce, local everything, I think is one of the strongest in the world. The deep pride of being Indonesian produce, Indonesian coffee, Indonesian. So when we wanted to do it, we wanted to call out an international brand mentality, international brand standards, or sometimes like thinking that could be different, something that's unusual, but it's underpinned by local produce, local people, local environment. So the core of our whole business is based on the people. So we've got hundreds of people that work under the Expat brand or Expat Roasters brand in which is Indonesian people doing this with Indonesian produce, but still with trying to implement some international ideas, some different thought processes, trying to bring something different sometimes, and trying to make sure that there was points of difference in what we're doing, as well as the fact that our core product most of the time is a travelling product. It doesn't stay. Indonesia is only one of the only major growing countries that's also a consuming country. So mostly people are exporting most of the coffee. In Indonesia, we consume and we produce and consume very heavily. So